Yeah, that's basically Black Mage. It's more of an AoE sort of thing. And what you saw, I was did like when I did that dungeon where I was just causing explosions. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, as a sorcerer, everything has charge time, as casting time. You have abilities that stop it. It's like swift cast and triple cast. They stop you. Have cast times. But other than that, sort of, nearly everything has it. Is that you? It's just joined.
No. I'm now joining.
Oh, someone else is here. Hello.
That's better. Video quality's a lot better. Is she like more?
Saz. How you doing, Saz? Suppose next one we should go into is Summoner. Which, as you know, is just mainly a free and sickening on people. Basically, it's half the work for. I'm good, thank you, Saz. The new game me and Brian and that lot have been playing. Yeah, that's what it mainly is. You kind of just tell a freak to do most of the work. What's that like? Okay. So you get sort of multiple areas of attack. But the one you wanted to look at was Red Mage, wasn't it? I love this outfit. It's Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. Jolt is your basic sort of magic spell attack. It allows you to get out both gauges at the same time. If you mix that in, say, using the arrow, the thunder, it does one bar at a time, but it's more of a significant boost, bro.
I see.
And once you get... I'm now trying to speed run the gauges up. See, in early game you don't get Vera quickly. Kind of end up usually relying on Bolt. As you can see, it's kind of like it's your both. You can take up both grounds depending on where you're needed.
Yeah. Cover quite well, can't it?
Yeah. And of course, because of its you kind of just mix. Once you get it to the point where we're trying to get it so that crystal at the top of my little gauge is like that. Now, many of our weapon skills are enhanced. So, not this one, but I like this one. So it's like this one. It's enhanced, and I just ran out of the energy again. That's a terrible habit. I only use the enhanced ones if like I'm trying to cover for someone or try and get people. So I mainly sit.
You just try and keep the gauges as full as possible.
Yeah, and then you get your more stronger abilities.
Yeah.
I actually need red mage energy there. Black mage energy there. Yeah, you get disengage abilities like that as well that help you sort of keep managing.
She's very agile as well, isn't she? She's easily moved around.
Yeah.
I mean, the sticky tongue from the toad is something you just can't quite avoid, really.
Yeah, she does have stuff that helps her like get away, like displacement, and that gives you time to charge a spell if you know where your spells are instead of where like I did and mess up. But sort of, even this one's got combos you can use. Not that I've ever used them. I mean,
That's all right.
Yeah. I had Ethan so confused when I kept going on about that. No, I was going to use the Zoro slice. Going on about it, did he? Yeah, it's very adaptable at most things. I haven't had a problem with it yet. If anything, the main problem is that with that move I have, because it displaces the camera a bit. Very annoying to keep it looking where I want it to. Maybe it's the way I have my settings though, so.
You're not a target focus thing. Wouldn't that keep you locked onto where you want to look a bit easier?
Probably. I don't know.
I mean, if you lock on like you normally do and then click the analog stick, it locks on to the target itself.
Yeah, I've never actually used it personally.
keeps you locked on so you're facing the target. So if you use that
That is useful, actually.
displacement move and just see whether that helps you anymore.
I will once it's off cooldown. No. Manification. What is manification? Ah, useful. But I haven't had much time. Higher grade shit. Yeah. I need to stop saying shit. But the high level, I had much time to play with. I only really played Red Mage in dungeons with you guys.
Yeah, so it's been low grade and quite slow, really.
Yeah, oh, it does work. That's pretty good. Have to use that when I use displacement now. Just snap lock on. But I use this one because it's easier just to switch targets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you kind of just go.
You can multi-target as well.
Yeah, that's the Thunder 2 and Vero 2. They're pretty useful at multi-hits. When they're close enough together, you can just... They also have faster casting time, but they're slightly weaker than the original two. So Vero and the Thunder. They're slightly weaker than it, but at the same time, you know, a bit more adaptable.
Still strong enough to do multiple damage.
Yeah, I like this class. I like it for more of its pretty moves like this.
Oh, that's quite bright. Looks like a lotus flower exploding.
Yeah. I'm a bit ashamed of the sword combo, the ones where you summon multiple swords. They're not combo together. One thing, there is a move where it allows you to dash in.
Well, that's quite a good combo. You can dash in, deal damage, and then displace yourself back out again.
Yeah. Also work great on bosses.
Yeah.
Like fighting Titan or something. Garuda, dash in, destroy it. Or even when, like I was doing with Josh last night, destroying the feathers with the archer.
Yeah.
Dash in, kill one feather, flip out hitting another, then shoot a spell. Things like that. It's a very utility thing. It does just about everything. So it's fun at the same time as useful. And you're not grounded to one sort of style of play.
No, looks like it's definitely got multiple styles.
I mean, there's players out there that can play it like on a god tier, but
I kind of think that that's a slight bit of an issue with modern day streamers I no offense to some of the guys out there, they do stream some really good videos, but and some cool ones too. But you don't see much of old school games like this, for instance. I mean, this is a what 6-year-old game, 7-year-old game,
10.
10-year-old game. How many streamers are still streaming it?
One, as far as I know. But then again, I haven't been on Twitch, so I can't claim for that. That's just what I've seen because that's all I've looked up. I looked up one and they were fun to watch, so I stayed watching
them. High quality gamers like yourself and other streamers, you could bring a whole new generation into a few of the games that we all like to play, which would keep the franchise going as well. Gives a little bit of it, gets it out there a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
a younger generation skipping through their feeds that like playing MMORPGs, a bit like this one, and go, hang on, what's that? They haven't seen the likes of this before. It's a whole new era for Final Fantasy to walk into, I know, but it's raising awareness for it as well too. I know in some aspects some people would consider that to be advertising, but why wouldn't you advertise a franchise that you like?
No, of course. I know, terrible. I'm still switching.
In essence. It just shows them that there's a new dynamic out there outside the likes of your battle royales that a lot of the younger generation are getting into these days.
I love the ninja. It's so good.
So versatile as well. Yeah, it's installed.
Yeah. You signing on now, bro?
Yep, signing in now. Whereabouts are you? I'll come find you.
Central.
I'll let you know when I'm signed in.
Well, we can move on with your story missions now, can't we? How far did you get last night?
I didn't do too bad. I didn't stay on much longer than you because I had to be up at, well, as you can tell, I had to be up relatively early for me this morning.
Yeah. I love this game.
I know, there's so much you can do in it.
If you meet me in Oldar, that's where I'm going to be.
Yeah, cool.
Did you notice my terrible hotbar alignment? I've got to find a way of shortcutting them better, don't I?
Right, I'm going to leave your stream now, bro, because my phone's like 45%.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I don't blame you. I'll meet you in Sapphire District.
Sapphire Market.
Yep. There it is. Sprint. What am I doing? Don't need sprint. Turn it bard. Ujita logged in. So how's everyone on your end, Saz? No, that's the wrong thing. There is something about. I'll answer in my thingy at the moment. Retainer. I am looking. I'm just back. Right.
I know, I'm stood right next to you.
The combination of impassioned vocals, on and off the moment for you. Dr. Karen this led to a 3-week stay at #1, as well as stopping more than
Ah, so goldsmithing uses that jade, so I can give that to whoever does that. Oh, and the electrum ore, Brian, so we give it all Michael.
It's still amazing. It will never lose its power.
Who uses Cinnabar, do you know?
Cinnabar? No.
Yeah.
Go onto it.
I'm currently in my retainer at the moment.
Oh, yeah, just press square on the item and go down to whatever it's called.
Search
recipes.
Alchemy.
Michael again then.
It's used to make quicksilver.
Salt,
pepper. Alchemy again. Black fire sand. That could come in useful for Michael actually.
Yeah, it could.
I kind of wanted to get on with it and go through and think, clearly the one was a stepping stone for him. George Michael's stellar solo career.
The obsidian will go to Josh.
Why would the obsidian go to Josh? What does Josh do with obsidian?
Carpenter.
Ah, carpentry does
Woodworking.
obsidian.
It's used to make weapons.
Ah,
For a gladiator, funnily enough, so he could build Thomas, you know, a level 10 and level 28 weapon. Not that it'd be much use. Wyvern, obsidian. Woodworking again. Marble. Goldsmith. And Michael will have the marble die.
Mm.
And the lapis. Goldsmithing for the fluorite. Goldsmithing for the speen. Goldsmithing for the malcolite. Sometimes fishing, I know that much. Materia. Yeah, I kind of need somebody to get to level 7.
As a disciple of hand.
Oh, I've got 2 weapons coffers, one at level 34, one at level 36.
Since nobody's watching, I'll just turn that off.